Sometimes during the day I do things that cause me to think about something that I have read somewhere, and sometimes I'm sufficiently moved that I take the time and trouble to work out where I read it. And sometimes it's worth sharing. Look at all these funny bookmarks we've got in here. Train ticket from the 17th of April 2010. Goodness. Yeah, not one of mine. It's one that I just happen to have as a bookmark. Oh, yes. An envelope. Oh, what have we got here? Ah, yes, a postcard. Lovely pictures, but that's not what we're looking for in this book tonight. We are working our way slowly towards the book of Matthew, and we're looking specifically towards chapter 25 and verse 35. And oh dear, this is small print, but I can cope with that because I'm still a young man. And forgive the language, because some of you will know full well that this is a King James version of the Holy Bible. And if we look at the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 25, verse 35. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat, for I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. Yeah, there's a strange sort of language, and we get the idea. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we... Oh dear, put me teeth in. Lord, when saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me. Yeah, that thought, and why I felt a need to read this, is very related to what I'm going to be doing first thing in the morning. Now, I've got a strong feeling that I'm not going to be able to film what I'm doing first thing in the morning, partly because it's what I'm going to be doing is a two-handed job, and partly because the weather forecast says it's going to be raining. So what we'll do now, we'll just pop outside and look at what it is that I shall be doing tomorrow morning. Yes, tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, I'll be walking across here and I'll be approaching these plants. And I'll be cutting that one. Look at it, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Nice fat one. And I'll be cutting that one. That's for certain. I shan't be cutting anything out of that plant, but when we come over here and look, that one can be cut. That one can be cut. And that one can be cut. Now, they need, oh, that one there can be cut. They need cutting. The plants will produce more fruit as long as you keep on top of cutting the fruit. And tomorrow I shall put all of those in a box, and we'll be travelling 11 kilometres, where I will offer one of them to a good friend of mine. There's a funny little one. Yeah, I will offer one of them to a good friend of mine, and then the rest will stay in the box, and we'll go with both of us to the Abbey Saint-Cyran, where there is a team of expert courgette eaters, all of whom, without being unkind, they all look like they need more food. Yeah. So we will supply some courgettes to some good friends of ours, who will in their turn supply food to other people. It's a sort of circular thing. And I look at this piece of ground and I think, goodness, why do I need a piece of ground as big as this, and space for all of these tomato plants and all of these marrows and Brussels sprouts? Well, I don't, but other people do, and it will be a pleasure to give them something to eat. I am impressed with that one. I'm rather hoping that my friend doesn't pick that one. I hope that she'll let me give that to the sisters, because that's a goodly size one. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing in the morning. But tonight I'm going to have a little water round. You know, some of these plants are getting a little bit dry, a little bit thirsty looking, so we'll chuck a bit of water on some of them and keep them fruiting. Well, good morning to you. It is Sunday morning. It isn't raining. I've harvested the courgettes. Looking at the plants, I will have a similar amount by the end of, by the end of the week. They are doing very, very well at the moment.